Today we're going to be discussing about exposing Christian Prince and his lack of knowledge in Arabic.
Yeah, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Is this thing working, guys? All of you say something. Anyway, so I was invited before, like a week or 2 weeks ago, I don't really remember, to debate Christian Prince and like on Rob's show, which is called Gin and Tonic, here on YouTube. And basically they're looking for any Muslim to go and debate Christian Prince, who's a Christian, on an atheist agnostics show. That is a bit awkward, you know, it's absurd. But the thing is, I never knew who Christian Prince was, and I'm not free to be there at the time appointed. But out of curiosity, I went to see who Christian Prince is, and that guy is a big joke. And I'm like, I don't want to make fun of him, but the thing is, he states it and he claims it. And whoever this is, so here he made the criteria, or like he put the benchmark of intelligence as in a challenge. Like he's more intelligent. That's what being there in the Quran. Like he's like, this is doesn't make sense. So it's either him who's stupid, or it's either what's in the Quran is stupid and all of the Muslims are stupid. So first off, I don't think anybody has the right to point at something and judge it if he doesn't have the knowledge to do so. So he claims that he understands Arabic, and the bad thing is he's a fraud. He translates the Arabic to English. Like he opens the video here, like I've never completed 5 minutes in each of his videos because of the impossible stuff he's saying. Like that's so impossible. Because for example, I open a video and here there's a video he's talking about, it's called Humble Muslim Learns About the Falsehood of Islam, Christian Prince, Prophet Muhammad. That's the title of the video. And I open the video here, and then he's talking with a Muslim guy who apparently doesn't speak Arabic, and Christian Prince speaks Arabic. So he's telling the Muslim dude that the Quran actually, the translation of the Quran is not identical to the Arabic. Like the English translation doesn't go with the Arabic text. And then he reads the English translation. Then he goes back to the Arabic text. And how he's translating it, for example, let me open the video in front of me here, so I don't get anything mistaken.
Trying to call us.
Here it is.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me grab some water.
Oh my God, that guy has nothing to do better in his life.
You just call me, huh?
Yes, hey,
Yeah, hello.
I could hear some feedback. Please mute your mics if you're not gonna speak.
Yo, King, can you mute your microphone?
So are you...
And let me full screen the thing.
Can you speak louder? Your voice is gone. I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no,
Can we good now?
yeah, now it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous because it felt like I was
Let me fast forward.
still.
All right.
So this is a video I saw today, and that was
So
another.
you were saying you were thinking about your prayer and why you are praying. Yeah?
Yeah, when you asked me this, it's an easy question, you know, but like I was just following
Yeah.
something.
So here he asks the Muslim brother, "Why do you pray?" And the Muslim brother apparently he's taught, so he doesn't he didn't go into why and how and stuff. He just follows because he believes. that's up to him. He's doing the right thing. I can't comment on that. But for example, he's asking the poor guy, why do you pray? Well, my answer is simple, because I believe in God. I believe that this is the true message. And I was ordered to pray. That's a tenet. That's an order from God. He's going to say, well, prove it. Why do you do it? My answer is going to be simple. Like, don't you pray? Don't you go to church? Why do you do that? Like Jews before him. If you want to see how Jews used to pray, open YouTube and search for how the proper prayer of Jews. It's identical to the Muslim prayer, how they stand and bow and move up and down and stuff, and their hand on the chest. It's identical. So I think it's strange for someone like him to come and to question why Muslims pray. But I think that's that's included in his belief. He does that, and if he doesn't do that, he's not Christian. So that's absurd. So how am I gonna debate someone like that? Let's continue.
You know, I was watching a video that you did.
Fast forward.
Yeah, one of them says 2 and 2, and the rest of them they say two,
and the
pairs.
rest of one said.
Yeah, about the pairs. Excellent. Let's talk about that.
You know, I was watching a video that you did after this, and you were speaking about Zawjan, a word in
Zawjain,
the
yeah.
video, Zawjan.
Right.
Yeah, and it meant, I think it meant two pairs or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the translation said 1 and 1 or
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah, one of them says 2 and 2, and the rest of them they say.
And the translation.
He's talking like zawjain, there are 2 pairs. Well, in Arabic, the word zawj is a pair. And if I say zawjain, it could refer to each one of the 2 pairs. Like I'm referring to one pair, but each one in the one pair. For example, he is Egyptian. This guy is Egyptian. I would ask him, how do you call a husband and a wife? What do you name them? He's going to say, al-zawjain. Are they 2 pairs or 1 pair? Like, this is Arabic. That's his mother tongue. Like Egyptian. When he's, like, for example, I'm going to phrase it in a sentence.
Even
for
me as
our Arab speakers. He's talking to a wife and a husband. Like, and like, for example, he wants to congratulate them on the wedding. So he's going to say, Alf Mabruk, 1,000 blessings maybe, for the pair. So in Arabic, Alf Mabruk lil zawjain. I think they're 1 pair, like it's just 1 husband and 1 wife. So what is he on about? And something I wanted to mention, like anybody who's gonna try to refute the Quran from the Arabic point of view is, and I'm sorry, no, I'm not sorry, I'm gonna say it between quotations, is stupid. Like he's the biggest idiot ever. Why? It's because basically the Arabic language rules and grammar is derived from the Quran. So the Quran is the source for all of the grammar and the rules for that language that we study and learn. It wasn't there before the Quran. So for him to refute the Quran using Arabic, well, Arabic is a product. His Arabic he learns in school and in universities, and people get their degrees upon, and everything is basically from the Quran. So anything or anyone who tells you Quran is against Arabic, just bye-bye. Thank you very much for your time. I've wasted your time, and peace be upon you, and just leave him. He's ignorant. And I'm not making these claims up. Go and search from where the Arabic grammar was derived. And it's him basically who said, like in a lot of his videos, he's saying, look, this thing, it is ignorant, it's stupid, that's how he talks. So, well, sir, you were the one who put the criteria of stupidness upon the thing that you are looking at. So it's either you who's stupid or the Quran is stupid. Let's continue the video. He's still going on about Zawjain, two pairs and one pair. That guy doesn't speak Arabic, of course.
Yeah, not only this, I don't know if you saw when this guy, his name is Nightmare, he tried to refute me. He said,
yeah, I was listening. Yes.
Yeah, we asked him about the mule. Do you remember we asked him about the mule? He said,
wow.
Allah, he said, he created from everything two.
Here he's claiming that didn't God claim, like, didn't he claim that he created from everything two, like, as in he created things in pairs. So the guy said yes. Well, of course we believe in that. Because, I've watched some videos of Sabur, and I actually had a lot of these ideas when I was debating with others, like 6 months ago, I remember. And this happened, and we were talking about evolution and how, like, having two genomes, like a male and a female, is actually against the selective thing. I don't know what? Oh God, speaking on this. Anyway. So like having a male and a female is actually a recessive, something recessive. It's not something superior. It's not gonna... Anyway, it's just scientific, and like we're just stating facts. So here, he's saying that the mule is not in pairs. Like, you can't have a pair of a mule. Well, my question is for him is like, are you saying, like, is the mule a natural thing found in life? Like, do you have a mule and a species, like the species of the mule, are they there? Or is it a product of previously found organisms that copulate and produce the mule? And then the mule is sterile, and we know that. So how do you think? Like, how does your mind work? In reverse. Like, he's taking the mule as an example. When it doesn't naturally occur in life, like there's no species or like, of mules, and they multiply. Anyway, so let's continue.
Everything Allah created too. Okay. Yeah. So we asked him, okay, Allah created from everything too. And Allah, he said he created the mule. Did he create two mules?
Well, creating the mule is because I think he created the donkey and he created the horse. So the mule, he created everything basically. So he's just not making sense, like, and the facts he's stating are just like.
Created a donkey.
And he created the horse, but the thing is here he's debating the point, and he's going against the point that everything is created in pairs. Well, that's the origin of creation. So the mule isn't an origin of creation. The mule is a product of a horse and a donkey, and it is sterile. Like when you get the mule, khalas, no more mules. He's not going to multiply to create something new. So that he's not making sense. He's not. This is enough proof that something is really wrong with this dude. I'm gonna continue.
He said, yeah, maybe properly in the beginning.
You're just stating any facts, anything. It's just, I'm gonna throw in anything that is gonna support my claim. What is his claim? Everything else is wrong. I hate this plan. I'm gonna throw in anything, everything, anything I have. Let's continue.
Because I don't even know whether you.
I'm gonna run forward. Fast forward for a while. Okay.
The translations, the meanings,
Translations.
Because,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And ill conduct.
Yeah. This part.
So they just
Now he's talking about the ayah. The ayah says, men are the protectors and maintainers of women because Allah has given the one more strength than the other. Well, that's actually, I want to say something. The translation from Arabic to English, because Arabic it's a more rich language than English.
Yeah.
There are many words in Arabic. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You want to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, all these translations of the Quran, you cannot directly translate the Quran. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to do it because the Quran is like original Arabic, like it's Fusha, it's not street Arabic. You cannot translate it. It can mean different. One word can mean like 30 different meanings.
Yes, but yes and no, because a word in Arabic could be used like in a metaphorical way. Arabic is a very rich language. Like before, like in the old days, when the Quran was being delivered to the people around the Prophet ﷺ, translation and interpretation wasn't needed that much, unless for like very, very specific verses, because they actually like they didn't understand the whole thing, but like they had, it was common sense, So what happened now is most Arabs actually don't know the proper Fusha, the proper Arabic, just like the English, just like the English and the Old English.
Yes.
So I think like if you get a normal English guy who didn't get like proper Old English education now and give him a text and read this Old English to me, he's not gonna understand nothing. Like it's gonna be like, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, but the thing is, if I lack knowledge, yet I claim to know and spread rumors and spread, and this is fraudulent. Wallah, this is fraudulent. He should be ashamed of himself. And he's being a fraud, cheating non-Arab speakers. That's even worse. Like he's mocking them, and because of their lack of knowledge, and he's claiming knowledge. So sneaky and so like. Anyway, let's continue. So the ayah says, men are protectors and maintainers of women because Allah has given the one more strength than the other, and because they support them from their means. Therefore the righteous women are devoutly obedient and guard in the husband's absence what Allah would have them guard. As to those women on whose part ye fear disloyalty and ill conduct, admonish them first. Next, refuse to share their beds, and last, beat them lightly. But if they return to obedience, seek not against them means of annoyance, for Allah is most high, great, above you all. So the thing here, this is a translation, and they did a good job translating the ayah because they translated it with the meaning intended from here. He did the
translation.
Yeah, it's later I'm gonna read the Arabic one, and I'm gonna explain something. So here he's translating, for example, men are the protectors and maintainers of women because Allah has given them one more, and between brackets he says strength, because what's between the brackets, it's an explanation for what was intended or what is intended from the Arabic language.
Yes.
Not the literal meaning. Anyway, so then the other. And because in Arabic it says given one more than the other. Like in Arabic, Allah has given one more than the other. So what did he give the man? We understand, and it's not just strength, it's called qiyamah. Al-qiyamah, this word is, you won't find a translation, a proper translation, al-qawwam, because qawwam is a collective of different English words. Together, they might give the full meaning of qawwam. And I'm not going to get into this, I'm just showing that this guy knows nothing. Anyway, so I'm going to continue. And because they support them from their means. Okay, therefore the righteous women are devoutly obedient and guard in, so in Arabic is and guard in absence what Allah would have them guard. So here in between brackets, and guard in between brackets, the husbands. Like, who are you referring to? Because this is a translation. So who is reading the translation understand the proper thing. Anyway, so unto those women on whose part you fear disloyalty and ill conduct. Well, in Arabic, it doesn't say disloyalty and ill conduct. In Arabic it says nushuz, nashaza. Just one word. They're trying here to deliver the translation as good as possible by using two words. Well, it's more than that. Ill conduct, disloyalty, whatever. Nushuz is like, or like being astray, whatever. Well, it's something not good, something against, well, it's something negative. But I'm not going to get into this also because, anyway, admonish them. Then between brackets first, because here the ayah in Arabic, it says like the steps how the husband should deal with a wife that is actually giving him hell. So here, admonish them, like give them advice. Okay, if they refuse, not just like, no, she's not going to listen. Because Islam actually is not there to break houses. Like it's not gonna give the husband like the first chance, just leave her, divorce her. No, Islam is about peace and understanding. So admonish them first. If she refuses, then next between brackets, refuse to share the beds, like, and it's not just the bed, like leave them, like like as if they're not there. Don't talk with them. As in, like don't talk with them. Like show them that like you have a stance now. I'm not happy. And I think all of the husbands and wives do this, Muslim or non-Muslim, they do this. Okay, so now if she doesn't abide, or like if they don't settle down and like reach an agreement, divorce, like now let's divorce, right? No, well, Islam doesn't want divorce. Divorce is the last resort.
The last thing.
It's breaking a house, and you know it's sad. You're destroying a family. What if there are children? So here's like, and last, beat them between brackets lightly. No, this is before the last resort, and beat them lightly. So here, anybody's gonna listen to beat them between brackets lightly. Oh no!
When the Quran says
no. Anyone who's gonna listen to that is gonna say, "Oh, beat them." This is being a savage.
So when the Quran says beat them, when the Quran says beat them,
I'm gonna explain this. I know, but just let's stick because before I go to the hadith, I want to bring the Arabic thing, and I'm gonna explain that this is not beating.
Okay.
This is not. It's just like if you poke her, that's more than needed. As if you're poking her in the shoulder. So anyway, but if they return to obedience, seek not against them means of annoyance. Like if they return, be the best to them. For Allah is the Most High, the Great, Akbar. The greatest Al-Kabir, whatever, like the great is in Arabic, so I'm between brackets, above you all, as in it delivered the explanation. So let's go.
Next.
Let's see how he's butchering the Arabic language.
Share a bit with him, it doesn't say that in the Quran.
He's actually claiming that this translation is wrong. And that's not the Arabic thing. So, and I'm saying this is the best translation, and it really delivers the message.
Class,
so,
at least.
Except for beat them, and here it's like between brackets slightly.
So
I'm gonna now fast forward.
Give them warning.
Now it's Mr. Einstein is translating from Arabic to English because the translation he found is wrong, and all of the Muslims and all of the scholars and all of the Christians or Jews or whatever atheists who they look into the translation books as if they're blind or they're illiterate. Some random guy on the internet, he finishes a game of World of Warcraft, then he just does this for a living. He's doing it now. Yeah, so let's continue.
وَاهْجُرُوهُنَّ فِي الْمَضَاجِعِ. Jail them in their rooms. Not speak with them in the bed.
Wow.
What did he say? Wait, what did he say?
This is so...
What did he say? What did he say?
So here the ayah says, وَاللَّاتِ تَخَافُونَ نُشُوزَهُنَّ فَعِظُوهُنَّ وَاهْجُرُوهُنَّ فِي الْمَضَاجِعِ. So here, الَّذِينَ الَّاتِ تَخَافُونَ نُشُوزَهُنَّ. You feel like anything, like this would be... talk to them in a good manner, advise them. فَعِظُوهُنَّ comes from عِظَة. سَأَعِظُ عِظَة فَعِظُوهُنَّ. Hunna is like a feminine plural. Okay, as in like it's talking about the wives. فَعِظُوهُنَّ. And then wa. The wa in Arabic means التتالي. Tatali as in it's staged. Wa, wa, fa, wa, wa and wa. So فَعِظُوهُنَّ. And then it says وَهْجُرُوهُنَّ فِي الْمَضَاجِعِ. Al-hajru in Arabic, it comes from the verb hajara. Hajara means he deserted. He left. Madaji'i comes from the verb daja'a or itdaja'a, as in He's resting, he's kneeling, he's laying. So مضجع comes from the verb ضجع, bed, because the bed is actually where you lay back. So مضجع in Arabic is bed. So here وهجروهن في المضاجع is desert them from the beds, like don't join them in the bed. وهجر, like ihjur, desert in the bed, don't be there. That's Arabic. So he's saying no, ihjuruhunna in Arabic means jail them, like lock them up. From where did they get this? I have no idea. Like if I get a baby, if I go, I swear, if I give like my small cousin, my young cousin, if I go, like, you know, people from Iraq, if I go people from Libya, from Sudan, from anywhere where they speak Arabic, and I'm gonna say ana hajartuka, I left you, or like explain to you, tell me what is the meaning of hajara, and this guy makes them an ihjuruhunna. And madaja, wow, he has another meaning to it. He says madja means a bedroom. It's not a bed, it's a bedroom, the whole thing. You know, he has, like, I swear I've never seen such an imagination. You know, this guy, they could take him to Disneyland, or like Disney, the Disney company, and he's gonna make so great scenarios, you know, like, he's got, anyway. So he says, actually the Quran says, فَعِظُهُنَّ, then jail them up, lock them up in their rooms. وَضْرِبُهُنَّ, beat them up. So here, this is the issue, beat them up. Here the Prophet, when he was delivering the ayah, the verse, he pointed out and made it clear. Here, when God says, وَضْرِبُهُنَّ, then he explained it. Like he stopped there and explained it. He took out a twig from his pocket. If you know, guys, the thing Muslims, not Muslims, long ago, it's called the miswak. The miswak is something as big as a twig. So thin, and you know, they used to clean the teeth using it. Before now, we have a toothbrush and stuff, and yet they use it now in the toothpaste material because it's, you know, it's good. Really.
I'm using it now.
Yeah, it's good. So anyway, so he pointed out, if you wanna like hit her, because the act of hitting is, even if I know, if I just tap on your hand, that's hitting, that's physical, anything. So he pointed out using this twig, and so like, you know, like. Just you know, poke her, or, you know, just touch her with this thing. And he said, whoever beats his wife or a woman is cursed. So this is my religion. It's not what he's on about. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. So now, like, he doesn't know Arabic. He thinks he's the all-knowing, and he's a waste of. And I swear I wasted a lot of time watching this guy. Let's continue.
Al-Madaja is not only the bed, is the bedroom.
Wow, so now he's saying the madaja, as you see, it's not only the bed, it's the bedroom. Okay, like you call your bedroom madaja, that's new Arabic, man.
So jail them in their rooms. Who is the
did you hear jail them in their rooms?
one who will be ignored in their rooms is the women, not the man.
So once he says ignored in their rooms, then he changes it. Or ignore you, man. Spread lies. Are you genuine? Like, seriously, I question his integrity. This is so, like,
so jail them in their room.
No morals, wallahi.
And then beat them. There is no first, and there is no second, and there is no lightly, and etc. So
okay, you're saying there's no steps to
there's no steps. Even the translation is false, you know.
And now he's saying the translation is false. Let's clap for the man. MashaAllah. Anyway.
Which translation was he using?
Well, actually, the translation he was using, I told you, it is proper. He translated it in a very bad way, in the wrong way. I don't know. I need to rewind to know, but I'm not going to do that. It's going to be a waste of time. But the thing is, the video is there. You could go and see it. Well, like what he did, he didn't actually even translate it in a wrong manner. He changed the words. Wahjur, he changed it to, if it was jail in Arabic, it's going to be wahbis, al-habs. And go and ask anybody. He is in habs, well, he's in jail. Ihbis, I'm going to jail. It's like ihbis, uhjur, two different words. I don't know what's wrong with his
the sense. Story where a woman, she came to to Muhammad and her husband, he did beat her until her skin.
Okay, and let's look here now. Now he's getting a proof from another hadith. Like he opens the hadith now after the ayah, as in that he's proving that beating the wife in the harshest way is allowed. This is Allah. Like the hadith that's linked to this ayah is the hadith I told you about, when the Prophet ﷺ was explaining this ayah and how to act with the wife. If she's like giving you a terrible time, just advice, then just take a stance, and like don't talk to her, don't sleep with her in bed, let her be. If that's your decision, you're not doing anything. But if she continues and she doesn't care, you're gonna be angry and furious and stuff. No, don't do anything. Just go to her, poke her, like as if you're alarming, like, hey, I'm here. Listen, this was happening. That's the thing. And the Prophet explained it, in a well manner that nobody could understand something else. And if it doesn't and then the Quran actually doesn't say, and if do not become good to their husbands, just divorce them. No, the Quran didn't say that. Do you know why? Because the Quran isn't actually giving, because if it was there in this ayah, any husband is going to say, yeah, I did this, 5 minutes later, I'm going to do this, 5 minutes later, I'm going to do this, 5 minutes later, yeah, khalas, I'm going to divorce in 20 minutes. I have my rights. See, God says this in the Quran, but this is balagha of the Quran. It's called balaghatul Quran. God, like the Quran is not a joke. That's why it wasn't added there. Why? Because it's not something that is going to be productive. It's not something that's going to be good to the well-being of the family, of the kids, of the wife later on, of the community, the kids and the problems they have. And no one could deny this. No one could deny this. When kids have to separate fathers and moms. Anyway, let's continue. So now he gets another hadith that has nothing to do with the ayah, in which there was an incident. The hadith is about when some wait, let me read.
Became green on her clothes. So what likely? رفع divorce his wife whereupon Abraham
the policy married her Aisha, and so the lady came wearing
she said, look at her. She's wearing a green veil, and look at her. Her skin, I have not seen any women.
Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This guy is getting a hadith that it's actually narrating an incident that happened at the time of the Prophet. The Prophet ﷺ, people who had problems, and like they didn't know how to solve them, or like they seek guidance, or like they wanted shelter, they went to the Prophet. So there was a woman who went to the Prophet's house, and Aisha, the Prophet's wife, took her in, and she was wearing a green veil. And she went to the Prophet ﷺ complaining about that her husband is hitting her. Yeah, he beats her. She's complaining. This is wrong. Because if it was allowed, why would she go to the Prophet ﷺ and complain? First of all, because the Quran, the Prophet is not gonna do something against the Shara or against the commandments. If it was haram, why would she go and report it to the Prophet ﷺ? First of all, she go to the Prophet, and she had a bruise.
She should know it's part of religion for him to beat her up.
Exactly.
So why should
yes, and she knows that her husband is wrong. That's why she's going to the authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. So her skin. I know. Anyway, so it was a habit of ladies to support each other. So when Allah's Apostle came, Aisha said, I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing woman. Look, her skin is greener than her clothes. So here, Aisha was so devastated.
Shocked.
Yeah, like this is just one green bruise, like, and her being shocked, that means that wasn't common at that time. She wouldn't be shocked if it wasn't common. Anyway, so the Prophet looks at her and like, yeah, she's bruised. And like, you know, that's something terrible.
And then her
And then
husband
the
came
hadith
with
said,
the two sons. Yeah.
and then, because the hadith is not all in front of me, wait, let me
It's
play
greater
it.
than clothes.
Anyway, this hadith has nothing to do with the ayah. So we should state this. He just, you know, is mixing and matching.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah. Wait, let me run for. I want to see the whole
At the same
hadith.
time, the Quran itself is a hadith. And you know,
He's saying the Quran itself is a hadith. Wrong. Yallah, he doesn't know anything. Wrong. The Quran doesn't change. Yallah.
Supposed to be a Muslim.
Because the Quran is not a hadith. Al-Quran is not created. Al-Quran laysa makhluq. Let's go on.
A Muslim family. Shouldn't you ask questions? I'm saying
this is from the Aqidah. Anyway, listen. He didn't continue the hadith even. He just got something from history that happened. And see, yeah, people are killing and fighting each other. Like the husband is hitting her wife. He's hitting his wife. So yeah, that's it. That's the meaning of the ayah. Dude, so I don't wanna go on more with this. Well, maybe later on, you know, if we wanna laugh, you know, have a joke about this guy, maybe. Yeah, we could do this later on, but you know, I'm done. Like I didn't skip anything. I didn't skip any of the information he's trying to spread in the video. That's like 10 minutes in the video called Humble Muslim Learns About the Falsehood of Islam. And that poor brother, if he could listen to us broadcasting here, it's gonna help him so much and show him that like the poor guy, he doesn't know Arabic, and that other Christian prince is actually being a fraud, lying to the guy and misleading him. Why? Because he hates Islam so much. Or what else would make you claim wrong claims or like, you know, spread false rumors upon something else, unless you really hate it, you have envy. What I don't know. I don't know. But like simple, he just hates it. That's undeniable. And I want to say something. They want me to go and debate him on Rob's channel. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Why? Because as you see, I'm wasting my. It's gonna be laughs. And like I'm gonna laugh, he's gonna say something bad, he's gonna insult me. So
obviously,
I'm not gonna insult him. You know why? Because like if I insult him, I'm gonna insult him in personal, like I mean directly. I'm not gonna insult because it's gonna be insults. Like if he like he's sitting behind his computer. Men that like the men no, they don't do this. Like I have I'm Egyptian. I live in Egypt. The thing is, I spoke with my Christian friends, and some Christians, I don't know about this guy. I swear, wallahi, they consider him like he's an outcast. Why? Because the fabric of the Egyptian community, the Christian, is a Muslim's brother. What happened during the Egyptian revolution, when the Muslims, the people down there in the revolts were praying, the time of prayer happened, Muslims wanted to pray in Jama'ah. So when the Muslim group started praying, guess who made a body shield barrier?
The cops.
The cops did it. And whenever, like, you know, those loonies who want to bomb, like, you know, cause trouble around, like, when we hear, for example, like this church is a danger, like we need that. So who goes there and actually forms a barrier around it? Muslims just stand there and go into the church and like, yeah, we're here, we're with you, like we're in this together. So it's not gonna be one. And I don't want to say it in a bad way, like he's terrible. He is terrible. You know, if he was genuine, I would have respected him, but I can't respect someone who's not genuine. He doesn't respect himself. He doesn't respect his creed. He doesn't respect his religion. And like a lot of people were telling me, just go there and expose Christianity. No, I'm not going to do that because my religion forbids me from doing this. My religion tells me let them be as long as they don't attack your religion. But in this case, I will not attack him using his religion. Why? Because I know I have other Christian brothers that might hurt them, you know? And this is going to cause fitna. And we don't do this. Anyway, so this is Christian Prince, guys. Enjoy watching him if like you have some popcorn and And yeah, if you want to have a laugh, just watch him. If you want to debate him, you know, like if you have free time, just go on there and have a talk with him if you want to laugh.
You cannot talk to a
But other
complete.
than that, don't let him mislead you. Don't let him lie to you. This is not accepted. Stop spreading rumors. Stop spreading lies. Stop spreading hate. Stop spreading your envy on others by lying and being ingenuine and being stupid and ignorant and disrespectful to yourself before disrespecting others. And I'm sorry for all of the brothers and whoever listened to that guy, watched him and took his words seriously, or because they lack knowledge. No, well, he's not a source, he's just random dude who I think, you know, like he watches porn when he's bored, then yeah, he goes in, opens this thing, starts scamming people until, like, you know, he gets bored again, he opens some porn videos and, you know, he does the deed. So, yeah. Anyway, so that ends it. Yeah, that ends it. And like, I have a message to Rob. So Rob, you're looking for a Muslim to debate this nonsense. Like, would you like to, like, you know, get a clown on your show? Like your show, you want your show to be like, you know, be genuine. You know, like have credibility. I think, yeah. You want your show to be credible. Are you gonna get this joke on your show just because free speech, bro? Well, this is not free speech. This is BS speech. Anyway, so this wraps it up. Here you go. Just from one video, a lot of wrong info. Yeah, so Turkestan.
Yep.
Thank you for hosting us, and I think we're gonna be doing more of these videos. But we need brothers to come here. We need brothers to understand, to know, to learn. Go and learn. Don't let people like that mislead you.
And especially to the brothers, yeah. Please learn Arabic.
Yeah, and like, Christian Prince, if you're hearing this, I'm Egyptian. أنا مصري يا حبيبي. I'm going to talk in Egyptian. I'm going to deliver him a message in Egyptian. عيب على أمك. Like shame, like here when we say Egyptian, that's like عيب على أمك means like shame on your mom. Like, you know, it's not just shame on you, shame on your mom who like she wasn't able to raise you properly. عيب عليك. عيب. Shame. عيب. عيب. Anyway, yeah, that wraps it up. If you want to end this thing, end it. If you want to talk about something, talk. Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'll just say one final thing to the Christians out there, you know, who want to actually learn about Islam. Actual debate. There are plenty of debates online of people who are fully accredited, who have masters in Islam and Christianity, where you can actually have a discussion and understand the arguments from both sides. Don't take your knowledge from this clown. No.
Yeah, the Christian thing, dude. Wallahi, you know, I'm a Muslim. I feel bad for the Christians, and I will propose changing his name from Christian Prince to, like, you know, whatever. Like, you pick the word. No, pick the word, guys. Pick the word. Whatever Prince, because I don't want Christian to be beside him, because Christians actually they outcast him. So yeah, pick the word.
I got a good name for him. Abu Lahab.
Yeah. Abu Jahl.
Abu Lahab. Abu Jahl. Abu Jahl is perfect.
Just call him Abu Jahl. Yeah, exactly. That's what Abu Jahl. By the way, that's what Abu Jahl used to do. If you guys want to know who's Abu Jahl is, well, Abu Jahl, I can go and learn the Islamic history, and you're gonna know what Jahl means, which ignorance, and like what Abu Jahl. Like, he's the father of the ignorance itself. Like, he's the one who created ignorance. So yeah. Yeah. So please, I ask all of you, share this video, share it everywhere. Expose that guy. Expose his fraudulent words. No, if he wants to talk, let him come here, because you know, you know something. I've been taught true knowledge is precious. True knowledge is precious. Knowledge is what moves everything around us. So You're not gonna waste your time with someone like that. If you actually appear with him on a video or like in a debate, you're actually making a fool out of yourself. You're literally making a big fool out of yourself if you appear with him. Knowledge is precious, so precious. Anyway, yeah. If he wants to come, if he wants to come and debate with us or whatever, we're gonna make the debate. Wallahi, if he like calls me for a debate, I'm gonna call him. Yeah, I'm gonna agree, but I'm gonna put the subject of the debate's gonna be, for example, why does Bugs Bunny loves carrots, maybe, or maybe, yeah, like the true relationship between Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Are they siblings, or are they, you know, lovers, or like do they do the deed together? You know, when was the last time he busted up? Yeah.
When Rob says come on my channel so we can debate CP, yeah.
No, I'm not.
On a topic. You should tell us the topic first. You can't just.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not gonna debate. Why do I need to debate him? Who is he? Hold up, wait. Who is he? Why? Like, the thing is subjective. Your belief, you know, because of the givings and the tax and well, like talking from another perspective. Why should I debate him? Like, listen, like an agnostic or an atheist. He's hosting a show and he gets a monotheistic guy like Christian Prince, who was a Christian, to debate a Muslim. Well, please just think about it. Think about the situation. Yeah, like I'm an atheist. So I'm gonna get a Christian here. Yeah, and I'm looking for a Muslim to be Christian Prince. And then I was out, like, during my talk with Introverted Smiles last time. I swear I didn't know that was live. Like, I spoke with him for 2 hours. I spoke with him for 2 hours, and I didn't, like, my mates who asked me to join, and I wasn't ready to join. I was sitting eating, by the way. And then I joined, like, I didn't even know who they are. Just some random guy whom we need to talk with. I go and I start talking with them.
Let's put CP on the side. I know. Right? Because CP is
nothing, I know that we are having a, what?
But Introverted Smiles, yeah.
No, so I have a comment about Introverted. Wait, so what Introverted Smiles did is, like, next day he uploaded a video. Well, sure, he's free to do whatever he wants or say whatever he wants as long as he's respectful. And then at the end he was like, he mentioned me by name, like, this brother XeroidE, well, no, if you want to pronounce it, XeroidE, and we want him to come, like, join Christian Prince on the Gin and Tonic show. And, like, he stated that both are Egyptian, both are fluent in Arabic. Well, no, one is fluent in Arabic, and the other one, like, he's just scratching his butt. So, yeah, and, like, this is gonna be entertaining. Well, sorry, sir, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to, you know, to make the circus work for you, give you a show. Neither I take you this way, like, you're not on YouTube to entertain me. This is not entertainment. I'm not a clown. Maybe CP's a clown. You could go and watch him.
He is a clown.
Yeah, like, you could play, like, give him some, you know, whatever. Buy him
it was funny, because none of the Christians ever...
Oh, wait, something else to... Hey, brother, you were on his show, right? Here, what did he call you? No, please, tell the story. Yeah. Expose that guy.
Okay. So, me and this brother named Abu Talha, yeah, we got invited on the show. First, Abu Talha got invited on the show. Abu Talha was talking about, he was saying things like, Allah, like, there's a hadith about the Prophet Muhammad going to Isra al-Mi'raj, where he went to where he saw in paradise the tent, he saw tents in paradise, right? So that's where the hadith ends, yeah. So Christian Prince said, Allah lives in a tent. Yeah, he said Allah lives in the tent. And Allah doesn't know anything. So Abu Talha said, you live in a tent. Allah does not live in a tent, you live in a tent. And this guy, he starts calling Abu Talha a abd of the Arabs, a slave of the Arabs and their religion. And I was like, and after that, I came on the show. Immediately when I came on the show, he started calling me abd and slave and all this, and I just left. I didn't
Why he called yourself? Because he asked about your country, right?
Yeah, he's like, you're from Somalia.
He's like, yeah. Like, the brother is dark skin. Like, the brother is dark skin, so he asked from where he said Somalia. Yeah, so you're a slave, huh?
Yeah.
You're an abd. Abd in Arabic means slave, which is so bad.
Yeah, slave. Yeah.
So here's the guy who got exposed. Yeah, put him in a sandwich and throw him to the fish. That's it. That's it. Share this video. Share it. People must know whom they're listening to.
Saying Islam is racist when he's racist himself. That's a big contradiction. That is a huge contradiction.
Yeah. That sums it up, guys. That sums it up.
Anyway,
perfect.
I want to have a quick message to the Christians. Just one thing for the Christians. To all those genuine Christians out there, yeah, I'm sorry for what CP is doing to you guys. I'm serious. Like, he's tarnishing your religion. He's making fun of your religion.
No. Listen, no. That's a false claim, because actually, they do this to us. Like those so-called atheists or agnostics, who attack Islam and say Islam is a violent religion because of what stupid people are doing, and then we speak with them about it. They don't have anything on them, so we're not going to do the same. No, we are same people, and I have Christian friends, and I know what is the Christian religion exactly. When it comes to how to treat other religions and other people, and I have Christian brothers. He's not tainting or tarnishing anything Christian. Christian in the wrong way. The shame is upon him. He's the shame. Religion. He's trying to tarnish the Christian religion, but he's not going to be able to. Because we know. And we don't call the Christians anything. Come to Egypt and see how it is. Come to Egypt and see how we live with the Christians. That ended up, shame on you, Christian prince. Change your first name. You're actually, you're trying your best to show that you're an idiot. End this, man. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam.